Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than normal. So, I have a bunch of stuff around base here. I normally do off camera, get kind of sorted out before we start recording. I know a lot of you like watching that kind of stuff. So, today I thought I'd bring you along. Some of the things on the list is I want to get our food sorted out. So, the way we have it set up right now, we have our crafted drink and our crafted food that we have. And it was mainly for the poison cave. That gives us a bunch of health regen and some food. And then for this one, it gave us a bunch of water regen. Plus some health as well. Kind of help keep us alive and stuff like that. The problem with this is it weighs a lot. Now they're only 1.5 pounds each. We carry 2, so for each one, that's 3 pounds. It adds up very, very fast. So what I want to do is kind of remake our recipes. Now we're not going to be putting the points into the crafting skill. It's kind of bugged out, so I want to try doing it without doing that. We can always make the mind white tonics later if we need to. In here we have our vegetables and stuff, right? And one of our recipes, mainly for this, we had set up to where we use a little bit of each crop. That way we kind of keep it balanced. However, making kibble, it's making all of our vegetables very unbalanced. We've got a ton of these left over, and almost none of these left over. So what I want to do is take probably some of these and some of these. They're the two that we have kind of like a overstock of right now. We'll make that into our water, and then we'll use some of the feather raptor eggs for making our foods. So I've got a ton of the feather raptor eggs. We don't need this much for kibble, and they're still producing more. I mean, I've already emptied this. We've already got a bunch more here. So we'll be using some of these. We're going to kind of phase out the dodo eggs. However, we do need the dodo eggs for the boss fight. So we'll be making some basic kibble with those. And I need to set it up in here with a bunch of torches and stuff and try to get that worked out so that the eggs don't hatch. I don't have them on mating right now. The eggs hatch super, super fast, and I don't want 1,000 dodos. I have thrown away so many dodos. So we'll try to get that sorted out right after we get our food sorted out too. And then something else I want to do. We still got our normal clothes. I want to make some dyes. So I want to paint our clothes, and then we need to start getting some dyes made for our saddles. I like having all the saddles black. And I've been looking for some more of... I need to move you. Not that. I don't want... I don't want your treat. Put you right there for a minute, buddy. There you go. You can be the guardian of the artifacts. But I've been looking for some more of the Ankies over there in the lava zone when I've been doing some harvesting. Haven't found any. However, I do want to do something a little bit different than normal. What I usually do for boss fights, we are using Ankies, in case you didn't know, is I normally get all of our tames, and then I sit there and grind all the saddles at once. It's kind of a pain, man, you know, doing everything at once. So what I want to do is, as I get them tamed up, I want to go ahead and make a saddle, and then paint it, put it on them, and then I can store them in there for later. That way, you know, as I get 1 or 2 done, it's actually 1 or 2 done, and I don't have extra stuff to do except for putting points into him and getting him healed up, which we need to get the pig for, and then we also need to use the kibble for. So it's kind of a whole process, right? So we'll make the saddle today for this guy. We should have enough stuff, and kind of go from there on that. And then the Ravagers. I tell you what, let's grab some water here real quick. And while we're in here, I'll show you what I have going on too. I need to make another cooking pot. We have just the one. However, it's kind of limited on space, right? We only got 25 slots, and then making stuff is just not good enough. So we need to make another one over here. We'll probably do that whenever we do the dyes. And then, as for meats and stuff, I got almost all the lamb chops ready. Oh, wrong one. Leave you in there. I wanted this. So that's about good. I'm probably going to let these spoil. Well, let's go ahead and just cook them up. Cook them up since we got them. And then I've got enough stuff here because our regular kibble that we're going to be using in the pig uses, I think, normal meats, right? It's super simple to make, so we need a dino egg, which will be the dodo eggs, a couple cooked meat, and then the berries as well, and some fiber. So it's not that big of a deal. I want to start crafting these kind of like an all-the-time thing. So maybe after we make the dyes and the one we'll put here, we'll set that one up just for crafting kibble. Because, dude, I tell you what, we are going to need a ton of kibble coming up here soon. Nice, put you in there. You in here. And then our beer, too. I want to start getting this sorted out. We're going to be doing some of the Dinotherium teams here soon. And seeing how we got the stack mod, it stacks a lot better. So we can go ahead and get this sorted out whenever we make the jars. And it'll help out a ton with putting more berries in here. Why is the berries... Why are we missing berries from here? Something was pulling the purple berries. I need to use one of the berries that we don't use for other things in here. Just so that it doesn't pull it when I'm crafting stuff. But we got almost enough. I think the last time that we tamed the 135 over on Fjördur, I think it was only 2 jars. So we've got 6 right now. Let's go ahead and pull some berries while we're talking about it. So that one will start crafting up too. But I think whenever we get about 10 or so, we'll have enough. I want to go out and get 2 of them. We'll get a good breeding pair. They're all over the place, kind of over that way. So we'll get a good breeding pair. Not sure if we'll do the breeding over here. We're kind of set up on Fjördur for it, but at least we'll have the tames itself, right? I think it's a little bit safer to tame. I say that and we keep dying over here. I think it's safer to tame over here than over there for that specific creature, because over on Fjördur, they spawn in where the feather raptors are. Not a good deal. For the Ravagers, so these are the 2 that we tamed in the last video. I went ahead, I wanted to use this one for fighting, right? We can use it for the cave runs and stuff because I like the colors on it. It's kind of like a grayish color, right? However, I went ahead and started putting the points into weight on him. He had the better weight and the lower health and damage, so it just makes more sense to put him as the carry one and this one for our cave one. Got his health up to 10,000, and then I started putting points into damage. I think he does around 180 a bite now, or 170. So, I mean, it's getting up there. It's still low. Ravagers are super low on their attacks and stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so let's take a look in here. I want to start getting stuff for the Ravager saddle, right? For the 150s that we have. But, dude, that is like 5,000 fungal wood for each one. And I don't think there's 5,000 of the fungal wood down in the blue zone. All the trees don't have fungal wood. So we'll see. There's supposed to be some places in the water, too, to get fungal wood. Maybe we'll check that out some today. Let's start off with this. We'll get one crafted up. I hate that, man. I always do it. And then we'll get some dyes going. I can't wait to paint our clothes, man. It's been so long since we had our clothes with proper colors. Alright, so now that we've got that, we'll leave you in there, just to keep stuff where it should be. Let's make us a cooking pot. One of you, please. I think one will be enough. It should be. We'll see how it goes, man. I kind of miss having the industrial cooker. And I want to pick up all these torches, too, man. Definitely want to pick those up and then get the Shinehorns breeding kind of going on, too. It's nice having the sparkles. It's nice having those instead of the torches. Kind of easier on the eyes. So we'll get that all sorted out today, too. It's probably some of the only breeding that we'll actually do on this map. Alright, so I don't have to move this. I probably will later, just to have it in the center. But, I mean, it's kind of good for now. Let's grab some spark powder, if we got any. We do. Let's grab a stack. Well, I mean, it's no longer a stack, but 100's fine, man. And then let's make water skin. Let's do, I think 5 will be fine. And we'll make a bunch of the jars up here in a minute, too. And get that kind of sorted out. So, we're going to need, let's say 5 of these. Wrong button. And then we're going to need 5 of these. And that should be enough. We can get some water. And get this crafting. Then we can get our saddle painted. Put it on the Anki. Put him away. And then we'll probably work on... I kind of want to get the foods sorted out, so maybe we'll grab some eggs, start crafting some stuff. I'm not going to do the mind wipe. I want to try it without the mind wipe to see how that kind of turns out. Just because, it's a pain, man. It's a pain doing the mind wipe, not knowing exactly what it'll come out to be, and then having to, like, guess and redo it and all. They're expensive, man. They're expensive. They're not a cheap thing to make. Oh, wait, am I making the wrong blue? I don't want that blue. I don't like that blue. It's the wrong color blue, man. I messed up. I shouldn't have done 2 dyes at once. There we go. It's crafting. Let's grab some more water. It's going to run out super fast. I have been looking for a mod. We might install one later. I'm not too sure. I don't want to have too many mods. I think one of the RP mods will give you a bigger primitive cooking pot. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. There's 15 of those. 10 of those. That's close enough. We're missing something for the dyes. Oh, they're crafting up still. Let's go ahead and paint this. Throw this on the Anki. And we'll throw him back into the soul terminal. I have done a lot of looking over there and haven't found any more. I did go down into the Magmasaur cave. What am I doing? Into the Magmasaur cave as well. Clean them out a bunch, and we're not getting any of the S versions. So I'm not too sure what's up with that. I mean, I was down there, I used a whole stack of ammo. Shooting them and killing them off, and it's kind of why we're shy on some gunpowder. I had to make some more. So I'm not too sure, man. It might be a lost cause for the moment trying to get one of the special magma swords, you know? Let's jump back up here. We'll paint our clothes. I guess while I'm painting the clothes, I can go ahead and make some more of the jars. We need, what, 10 or so of them should be fine? Yeah, it should be good. Alright, give me this. And then we'll throw all this stuff back where it goes. Turn that off. I might condense some of these down too. We don't we don't need that many storage for berries anymore. I mean, it's a lot of berries. Might condense them down into maybe 2 or 3. And then over here it's fairly well. So we got plenty of room for all of our meats and everything else. So, alright, let me paint my clothes. I'm going to make some jars like I was talking about. Let's just do 20. Those should craft up fine while I'm painting. And I will see you back in a minute. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, dude, so nice having our stuff painted again. I think last time I left the black part on the arm guard silver. Didn't I? What do we need for some soap? I think I messed that up. Let's go ahead and make one of these. I was wondering why I was looking different when I was crafting it. While that's going, let's go ahead and throw the jars in here. And throw these in here. That'll be good. That'll last for a little bit, man. Make sure we don't eat the soap this time. We had that issue over on Fjördur, man. Ah, dude, I can't believe I ate the soap. Alright, so, try this again. All I want to paint is that part blue. And then the straps. Do those black. Ah, there we go. I couldn't figure out why it looked different, man. I like the metal look on those. So, that is done. Let's start working on our foods. Let me put this stuff back over here. Try to keep everything nice and neat, like I was saying. I think we'll do... What do we want to do first? I think we might have some crops over here already. We do. So let's use some of these first. These and these. And then we'll do, I think 2 of the eggs should be fine. Let's make some notes. Let's do 4. And then we'll leave our... Hello? There we go. Got stuck. We'll leave our foods in here, too. Empty all this stuff out so we don't have any problems. Get some water. Alright, so we got everything set. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do this first. Oh, wait. I don't want that many. Not that many. Let's do... 5 of you. Actually, do we need 5? Let's just do 2. Let's see how much 2 and 2 does. Throw a note in. Make a recipe. We're doing the liquids. We're going to be doing... Let's do this color. And then we'll do... black for the handles again. Do I have to name it? You have to name it. Kind of weird. Make recipe. So what do we come out with? So water is 38. Okay, don't forget we're not using the crafting skill. I'd like to not use it if we can help it. And does it say how much the thing will weigh? It shouldn't be much. I mean, that's very light. Let's do this. So that's going to be 38. So we're going to need probably 5 altogether, right? Put these back over here. We'll do 5 and 5. Get out of there. It's a little bit buggy. Make the recipe. So we might end up doing a mind wipe tonic just to see what the difference is. With the exact same numbers. So that's going to be almost full on water. So that's not bad. Let's put that in there. Exit out. And it makes 1. That is 0.3. That's not bad at all, man. I don't really want to have to respec if we don't have to for stuff. So that's very, very light on weight. That'll fill up our water all the way. Well, almost all the way. So that's good there. Let's put you down here. We'll keep that one. Well, let's do this. Let's drop this one. And we will keep that one. So, next order of business. Let's go ahead and do our foods. Let's try it with 2 eggs. See how that comes out. We are doing a burger. Let's just do... not that one. Put it in there, though. A little bit of that. A little bit of green. I would not eat this if we had to. I'm just saying, man. This is going to be just food. Wow, that is only 31 on the food. Interesting. We're going to need about 200. My food I usually keep up at 100. Actually, I don't need to have the food so high if we're going to be doing the custom recipe. So how much will this weigh? Let's make the 1. Just for a reference, 0.7. So we definitely need to do the crafting skill for this. Man, I was hoping we wouldn't. Right, let's drop that. Let's drop that. Let's make a mind wipe. 2 of you. And we'll go from there. Wait, why are we using this? It uses prime meat and it's pulling... it pulled our lamb chops. It's fine, man. It's fine. All right, let me make this up. We'll probably remake this as well. We can probably get away with just using 2 on the vegetables with our crafting skill being so high. So give me a minute and we'll see where we're at in life. Alright, so I went ahead and got everything crafted up, changed all my points back, did a little bit of redistribution on them. So we got 650 on our health. We have 150 into stamina. I noticed I do run out of stamina pretty quick. I went ahead and put the extra points back into oxygen. I was going to just leave it at the base 100, but figured we might as well go ahead just to be safe. We've got the points. Our weight is back up to 540. That's so nice. And then fortitude is at 90. Some of the points I took out was in food. Seems I will have our custom crafted ones. It's going to be super easy. Keeping our food up without problems. Let's eat a little bit more of these. And then let's drop this. So, here is the original one that we had that used 5 each of the vegetables, so 10 total. It comes out to 32 on water, but our new one, after a relog and everything, so this is what it will be, it is 380 on water. So it's still way higher, and it's only 3 each of the vegetables. So it's fine, man. We'll leave it as it is there. That'll work out. It's still going to be super, lightweight. And then the burger is at 200 for the food, which is kind of nice. Like I said, the food used to be at 200, so that would have worked out. If I do respec again and put more back into food, at least this will work out. And it's only using 2 of the eggs, so it shouldn't be bad, man. Let's go ahead and craft them up real quick. See how much everything will weigh. And then let's drop this one. That's the old one, right? So just for reference how much it goes down whenever you relog and remove the crafting skill, the water was at like 1400. Before I relogged and, everything got back to normal. So let's make 5 of these. Let's go ahead and get these out. Fill them back up, let that craft, and then we'll do some of the foods as well, and we should be good. I think the food should be fairly lightweight as well. It's kind of what we're going for. I keep forgetting they're in here. Happens, man. It happens. So yeah, look at that, man. That's only... It's not even going to be 1 pound for 5 of them versus we had 1.5 for just 1. Again, it all depends on what you put in it, right? So that is fantastic, man. Super happy with that. Let's pull this out. Put you in there, and let's do 4 more of you. 4. I need some more eggs. Let's grab some. They're going to be down here. Is it nighttime already? It is getting towards that time. It happens, man. I'm saying, man, the eggs pile up so fast, so having these foods is going to be super useful. Especially since we have all the eggs, man. Don't have to keep grinding for meat and stuff, you know? Alright, put you guys in there. Do your thing. Put our vegetables over here. We don't need that. We do need this. And how much are our burgers? Our burgers are still a little bit... yeah, it's a little bit heavy. But not as bad. You got to figure, too, right? That we're going to have 5 of these stacked. It's going to be, what, 3.5 pounds? Yeah, that's not bad. I can definitely deal with that. So we got 5 pounds altogether. Not even. And that's for 5 sets of foods. That's enough for go out, do a good run, and not have to worry about it. So, leave you in there. I'll make some more of those. Oh, wait. Is that the same colors almost as this one? It is. I got to pay attention whenever I make them on which one I'm going to use. But that'll kind of sort us out. I'll get that kind of worked out later and get it all... Grab some meat. Get it all crafted up so we have a bunch of stacks of it, you know? So, next order of business, kibble. We'll probably make the kibble over here. Go ahead and grab this. And I think I need to bring the eggs in here, right? It won't pull it out of that cabinet. And this will use up all the dodo eggs. Let's grab a bunch of these. I tell you what, man. I need to remove that. I can't wait till we move again. It'll be here soon, man. Very, very soon. So we need the dodo eggs. It's going to be so much of these trying to get the kibble made up for the pig. He's a pig, man. He eats a lot. Holy crap, dude, does he eat a lot. Alright, throw you into here. Leave one open, and then we'll do this. And it'll overstack it a little bit. So that should craft up. Light fire. It'll start crafting. We'll put the other eggs in here and let it do its thing. I know I could do the other cooking pot as well, but I don't want to mix stuff, man. Kind of keep it separate. So let's get this set up over here for the dodo eggs. I tell you what, while that's going on, I want to do this Shinehorn breeding, but I really want to watch them. Let's see if we have any torches. I know we're going to be picking up these. I don't want to make any more if I don't have to. We'll start picking these up at base, but I want to set a bunch in there. And seeing how it's nighttime, it's the perfect time for testing to see if we have enough, because during the day it gets hotter. What we're trying to avoid is having the eggs hatch and everything, right? Oh, we got plenty. Well, we got plenty. It's so nice having this extra weight, too, for doing resource harvesting and moving around base and stuff. So, let's set these up. We'll put all of the dodos on breeding and see if it's going to be too hot in here for the eggs to hatch. I'm really hoping, man. Oh, it'll be fantastic if it does. I'm going to try to set out all 30 of these in here. They're going to be super hot, man. Alright, so here's the ultimate test. We've got all of them out, although we had 30-something of them. Turned all the lights down so it's not too bright. Where is the male? Here we go. So somebody told me to go ahead and just use the copy settings to all of them. Where's the copy at? Is there not a copy? There's a show copy range. I don't see the copy settings on this. Oh, here it is. Alright, so this should be... Oh, it is. Okay, they're all mating. So the problem with this, the reason I don't use that too often is, like right now, I got dodos over here, and I think I removed them from over here. Yeah, I did have some in here. I didn't want it to copy onto these. If I didn't want these breeding, it's kind of a large range that it does that in. Pick this one up. So that's why I don't use it too often, man. I want to make sure that the creatures I'm wanting to be on mating are on mating, and the other ones aren't. So we'll wait till one of these eggs drop. Let's go ahead and pick up all these extra ones. And we'll see if it auto-hatches. It shouldn't. It shouldn't with all the heat in here. I'm thinking, so long as we're good at nighttime, we should be good during the day. I mean, we got the big flame symbol. It is super hot in here. And it's still the middle of the night, so we're kind of good. Our health is going down at a very rapid pace. Alright, so this one's about to drop the egg. I think it's the first one. Please say it's too hot. It does, too hot. Oh, fantastic. So during the day, it's going to be hot, too hot too. So, in case you didn't know and see the other videos, the problem I was having was these would auto-hatch before this guy had a chance to pick them up. Which is not going to be the case now. They should pick up all of those eggs here in a second, right? It's kind of like a timer. There we go. They start picking them up. Oh, that is fantastic, man. It only took 30 torches to make it too bright in here for him. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. We've got enough inside. But that'll work out, man. I'll leave them going. Should just put a door on there so that I don't have to hear them, man. They are super noisy, dude. Alright, so we got the dodos going. We've got the new foods. We've got the feather raptor stuff done. We've got this making some of the kibble. What are we missing? Water, man. Holy crap, dude. The water is going to be a pain on this. Really wish there was a way to pipe in for the cooking pot itself, right? Well, we only got 5. Yeah, we need quite a few hundred of those. So I'll be doing a lot of that in the off time as I can, trying to get that kind of worked out. We don't need those. I've got so much of the fertilizer. So, one of the last things I want to do, at least today, is breed some of the Shinehorns. So, we've got a couple high-level ones. We need to figure out which is our highest level. It doesn't really matter, but it helps out with having the points, right? I want to be able to do the emission range very, very high on them. You've already got points into you. And yours are very low, too. Where is that one at? I know we got a couple 140s. I think they're both males, though. So you're one of the higher ones. Let's do this, just to double check. Yep, wild 145. Okay, now we need a female one. Put the gun away, man. Put the gun away! It's not worth it. That's the other high-level one. I don't think we have a high-level female is a problem. That might be the highest level one. I don't want to breed this one, man. It always yells at me. Didn't yell at me. It's amazing. Let's do it in here where we can see. Oh, wait. What level are you? Low level. Super low level. All right, let's just do it right here. All right, you're good there. We'll change it out, too. If we get a high-level female from these, we'll change out that one. And they're actually almost the same color. The horns are a little bit different. All right, there we go on that one. And that one, and I think we'll have to pick it up right away and stuff. And this guy, I'm still putting points into. We need to get a couple more high-level ones. All the points are going into damage. That'll help out with our egg hatching if we decide to do it and stuff like that. Once we get the Magmasaur egg for sure. All right, let a couple of these guys come out. We'll see about changing out the female. And then we'll be good to go on that. I'll let them breed up. Like I said, we could probably going to get about 10 more or so. I don't care about imprints. Not worried about it. So that'll make raising them up super simple. Long as we got food. Turn the lights up a little bit dark in here. But we need some more Shinehorns, man. Oh, yeah. We're going to need a ton of food, man. Let's get a bunch of the berries. We did the yellow ones. Let's just do 1,000. That'll be a full stack. And then the cooked meat, we will do... What is a normal stack? Let's do 400. And that'll get that kind of sorted out. We should be good on there for food for a while. Nobody should starve, right? Oh, we need to get some fish meat, too. Totally forgot about the fish meat for the otter and stuff. Hey, look at this food, man. We'll wait till daytime. We'll go up to the river right there, grab a little bit. But I'll see you whenever it gets light out. Should have us some Shinehorns by then. I'm going to kind of babysit the cooking pot. I think this is going to be gestation period, right? They don't lay eggs, do you? Do you lay eggs? I don't think you do. Kind of curious what the little Shinehorns look like, man. Dude, I can't wait to see a baby Shinehorn, man. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, man. 5 more seconds. We'll pick them up real quick just to claim them. And then we'll throw them back out, see what it looks like. Oh, dude, they're so tiny, man. Junior! Let's, it'll be fine here. It'll be fine here. There's enough light. How's it going, man? You are so tiny. That is awesome. The horns you can't even see, right? It's like they're not even there. They're kind of there. The light's there. But the actual horns aren't. Oh, you can see them growing in there. That's awesome, man. Oh, dude, I like me a Shinehorn. So, let's go ahead and... I want to see what gender and everything it is. Let's pick it up real quick. Turn everything back on so we can see. It is another male one. That's fine. Oh, wait. We got a mutation, didn't we? Different color, at least. On field 3? I don't know. Maybe the other one has the same color, too. We're keeping it regardless. Doesn't matter that it's a lower level and it's a male and stuff like that. Or not lower level, but that it's a male and it's missing some points. Don't care about that. The main thing we're going to want it for is light anyways. So let's throw you out in here. I'm hoping... Actually, let's throw you out here. I don't want to lose you, man. I don't want to lose you. So do these guys eat... Oh, I don't have the nanny either. I didn't think about that. Grab the Maywing. I'm not sure how the Maywing works with breeding. Never done it, but I think it will feed them, right? Doesn't that work like that? What do we do here, man? I'm probably doing something wrong. I know it has... Let's do this. Baby pickup. Wait, don't want that. Wait, please Shinehorn in saddle. So grab the Shinehorn. What does that do? Little buddy! Oh, you got a rider, man! Oh, dude, we can take the little ones with us! That's awesome, man. I have never done anything with the Maywing regarding the, like, raising little ones up and stuff. That's kind of cool, man. Let's move this guy back a little bit. Just so that we can see a little bit easier. Ah, dude, that is fantastic, man. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. So, do you need food in... How does this work? Enable nursing. Now, does it need the food in its inventory to be able to feed it? I think that's how it works, right? Let's, we'll leave that food over there. Don't want to mess with that. Let's give you some regular food. I'll have to look all this up afterwards, but for right now, we'll do this. Pull 100 berries over, and I don't want to put any points into that. If we end up doing one for the nursing, we'll put a lot of points into that there, which we might do too, man. Okay, it's a little bit weird, just saying. I guess it is doing the nursing then, right? So Junior should be fine. How long does it stay in the basket? I can kind of see his little horns coming in, man. Look at that. Look at you. Yeah, get your little bright horns going, man. So I wonder how long it stays in there. Maybe till it's raised up, then it'll kind of bounce it back out. Is there a way to check the stats? Otherwise. I mean, it's definitely feeding it. It's losing a lot of food, and he's not really hungry, right? So he's full. 92, we'll see. We'll see, man, we'll see. That's kind of neat. Maybe I'll throw all of them in there. Let's pull you over here. Out of the way. Check on you. Ton of eggs. Holy crap, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. The dodo eggs, that should be enough dodos to make all of the kibble for the boss fight. I'm going to have to make another one. Let's make one now. I need another cabinet. Or actually, we can grab one of the cabinets from up here out of the kitchen. Instead of trashing them, we'll kind of condense some of the berries down. Let's leave you. Let's do this. Pull all these. We can't move. It's fine. Put those two flavors together, and then we'll do... Actually, let's do all the flavors together. No reason not to. So that'll get rid of... That one I'll use for something else. Let's pick you up. And we'll pick you up. Put these into here. Not you. Not you. Give it back. And we'll do all of the red berries as well. And these are the ones I use for stuff, right? You got the narco berries, you've got for the medical brew, and that for making stimulant. And then all the other two flavors are for just miscellaneous, right? For doing dyes, for using for the teams and stuff like that. So that kind of gets that sorted. We'll throw these over here. We're going to have a ton of eggs. Actually, I should put all the eggs up here where we do the cooking at, right? Maybe we'll set them just outside the door. Easier than running down there all the time to grab them. I could have just left them here, man. Let's do that. Let's leave it right here. We'll do them a little bit separate, though. How about that? We'll do... a little bit of a gap in between them. Sort them out. So we got berries, we got eggs, we got our meats. I need to check over here for our other little one. Not sure what the timer is on it. We got one ready. Oh, dude, my bad. Halfway raised it up already. So it is a female one. Came out to 182. Again, don't care about the stats. Let's go ahead and just... Whenever we get the female ready, we'll go ahead and turn Brady on a bunch of them, right? Throw you out. Pick up that one. So how many does it hold? Where's the... Does it only show one on there? Where'd the other one go? There's one. Did I pick it up with the soul trap? I didn't. I'm confused. So there's one. Is it bugged? There we go. Yeah, it might have been bugged. That's awesome. I can't wait to have a bunch of them. I think it's like 6, right? I'm guessing 1, 2, and 3, or maybe 4. So that kind of makes sense what's on the saddle whenever you look at the blueprints and stuff, whenever you see it. I didn't realize those were the baskets for the little ones and stuff. I thought it was like the armholes for the for the arms and feet. All right, man. Give those guys a few minutes, and then I'm going to do a little bit more rearranging with the eggs and stuff, and kind of we'll see where we're at the end here. Get a couple more Shinehorns, man. Oh, dude, that is fantastic seeing them in their little baby form like that. How long have you got till another one? 2 more minutes. All right, so this one's almost matured. I kicked everybody out. Let's go ahead and pick everybody up. So everybody is in the saddle. We got 4 Shinehorns with us, man. I want to see what happens with Junior back here. whenever he hits 100%. If he, oh, he does get kicked out. Oh, that sucks, man. I was hoping they would be in there until you kick them out yourself. But that's kind of cool, man. Nothing like having a bunch of little Shinehorns with you. And then we still got these guys going to get some more. We've got our eggs sorted out here. They're making a ton. That'll be good for our kibble. We've got this set up so we don't have to worry about those guys hatching anymore. We've got our foodry done. We got dyes done for our clothes. Dude, well, not too bad of a day. It's not too often I make videos like this where we don't really have an objective for the day, but sometimes it's nice, man. There's a lot of little stuff around base that needed to get done. Got a lot of that accomplished today. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.